Okay, so this variable here that you made is probably the wrong type. Yeah. So if you look over here in these are the variables that you've made. You can see that the type of that one is a float value, which is literally just a decimal number. So instead, what we want to make is a color. So you're going to be multiplying the color that you choose against this shader pattern that you made. So click on the little plus here. Instead of a float, we're going to choose color. Right? And we can just call that color. Sure. And when we pull that into your graph, connect that instead of your, in fact, this one we could go ahead and delete it because it's not a color. It's just a decimal number. Okay. Now we see our shader pattern coming back through and we can see it in the preview. I like to keep this kind of big so you can see what your shader is actually doing. Okay. And you already got your X value there. Pretty sure the instruction says to plug it into there, right? No. We want to multiply this by the color. That's right. Yeah. Now we just need to actually set the color because the default is black, right? So let's say we chose. And again, the cool thing about doing these little variable things is that you'll be able to see these outside of the shader graph, so we can just modify it in the inspector. Can't believe we've been doing that music the whole time. Whoops. It's going to get flagged on YouTube. All right. Yeah, so you don't need that tint color that's a flow anymore. I'm just get rid of that. All right. And we can go choose our color. Default color. Okay. So I'll just pick something crazy with the red. There we go. All right. And of course, make sure you save your shader, little tiny icon in the upper left. All right. And do you have this applied to anything yet? No. Let's be crazy and put it on the table. I want to see what it looks like. Dissolve? Is that what it's called? Shimmer. Well, that's their shimmer. Where's your shimmer? Oh, you hadn't made a material for you. That's okay. So we could just choose yours. Let's choose yours. It's called Shimmer ShaderGraph. Is sweet. Now it's in a material, we can drop it into our scene. Shaders on their own don't work. There we go. Okay. You probably don't want your table to do that though. Thanks for the good question, because I get that question a lot and I was able to record it.